Hey guys, Jim Edwards here. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to another edition of Letting the Chickens Out with Jim. Except I already let the chickens out because I had a little problem with my phone getting it started. So now it's walking over to the chickens with Jim. And I just want to talk for a minute about adapting and understanding what it takes to, hey Matt, what it takes and what it means to adapt. And I was having a conversation. It's interesting how you have conversations with people. Hey Sharon, you have conversations with people about things, and then you just kind of have the same conversation with somebody else and somebody else and somebody else. And so I was talking about, guys were saying, hey, you've been around for 20 years doing this and all that. And you see guys come and go, but you're still kind of like the Energizer Bunny. You're still floating around. And I think one of the reasons that I'm still here and some people aren't is that I've adapted, whereas other people are waiting for things to change back. See, there are the chickens. Yay! And what I mean by that is, especially on the internet, but in life in general, in the pace of life, things change. And things change pretty fast now, like Ferris Bueller said, life moves pretty fast. But things on the internet change as well. And so what we need to do is we need to learn principles like copywriting, which will never change, catching people's attention, driving their interest, getting them to take action. Those kinds of things never change. But if you think about the mechanics of how we've done it. It used to be HTML pages, then it became WordPress, and now it's video sales letters and social media and all that stuff. So adapting to that change, but being able to apply principles is how you're going to be able to move forward into the future. Also, it's like this thing is a information superhighway, but life and how we get stuff done is a highway. Let's walk down to the dock. And a lot of people pull over to the rest stops and they say, you know what, this looks like a good spot. It's comfortable here. I'm going to stop here. The problem is that traffic keeps on moving. Then there's new highways built, and the little areas and places that used to be the places where everybody would stop and spend their money, all of a sudden they become ghost towns because there's a new highway over there and nobody drives down this road anymore. And yet people hang on and they're waiting for things to change back. That's probably the biggest mistake that you can make in online business, is waiting for things to change back, because they're never, ever going to change back. Nothing is going to go back to the way it was. So if you were making money and then something changes and you stop making money, or you're gradually making less and less and less at something, you need to go do something different, because it's not going to change back. If you're waiting for people to pay you for your course about how to create MP3 files and put them up on your HTML website, it's never going to friggin' happen. All right? We've got to learn how to adapt. We've got to learn how to roll with the changes, but constantly apply principles that we learn along the way as well. So anyway, isn't that pretty? Except for my neighbor that's junking up his yard. What a jackass. But that's pretty. You finally get to see it with some water in it. So that would be the biggest thing, is part of adapting is just understanding that things are never, ever going to change back. You need to see what's going on. You need to pay attention to what's going on. How can you serve people, apply principles, and just add value to the world? But it's never changing back, ever. So if you're waiting for that, stop waiting, because it's not going to happen. So just some thoughts this morning before I go on my run and after I let the chickens out. And I appreciate you guys being here. Hey, Ian. It's just, it saddens me, because I got friends that I swear, I think they're just waiting for things to change back, or they keep doing the same thing over and over and over, and the results get crappier and crappier every year, and they're still telling me about how I'm gonna turn it around. I finally got this thing, and they're just doing the same shit over and over. Don't stop it. So anyway, everybody have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.